Alright.
Are you on?
I think so.
Did you send out the notification?
I think so. Well, again, there's no thing, it says share here. Copy to clipboard. Enable stream
You did
marker.
it the first time.
Man, you know, I just don't know what to tell you.
Are we on? Look on your phone.
This is in Kansas.
I don't see anything live. What's this?
Hello, everybody. We're just waiting on Kim to get here. Colby, Kansas, just east. Well, we're way from Colby. Moreland.
Maybe I don't think we're on. You have to find it. I don't know how to do that. Here. Let me in.
My. It's hard. I think you're on because look, you can go down here and look, and it
Check
won't
on your
affect you.
computer.
But see, like this is your thing. See.
Go check on your computer or whatever.
Okay. Hold on. But yeah, and then you can go back here. Alright, but that's how you can set your camera. You can flip to that thing real quick and you can set your camera.
Alright. Well, I gotta be able to see this so I can adjust the camera.
But go to that page
Where?
down at the bottom.
Yeah.
There you go. That thing right there. There you go.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright. Looks like we are back live. And we have some tornado warnings. Give me just a minute, I gotta do some technical stuff.
You have to do it technical.
Let's see. Alright. Alright, so we have this tornado warning now in Kansas. Scan out here so you can see the whole state. Alright, this is in northwestern Kansas. This is a radar indicated tornado warning for east central Sheridan County in northwestern Kansas and west central Graham County in northwestern Kansas until 7:45. There was a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. Was located 5 miles southeast of Hoxie, moving east at 15 miles an hour. And they're saying tennis ball size hail. So that's pretty severe.
Dang.
That thing is headed towards Hill City. It's headed right towards Moreland. Yeah, we got reports of 3 and 4 inch hail. Yeah, look at that, 4 inch. 3 inch, yeah, that's a big hail core right there. Alright, let's try this. Which radar are we in? Goodland, alright, that's the right one to be on. Yeah, look at this thing. That is right here. Oops,
So
right there. Watch right there.
let me see what you're looking at.
Why don't you see if you can put it on here?
Because I'm just trying to see where you're at opposed to where I'm at.
I'm watching this little thing down here by Quinter too. This thing might have clued and come on down here. It looks like it might. So I would watch out in this little area right here. See that one right there? It starts right there by Grinnell and it's coming in right there. It's starting to get stronger at every scan. I'd watch that one. Yep, it's starting to do, every little scan is getting a little worse there by Quinter and Park, right outside of Grainfield. I'm going to be watching this pretty closely because this thing right here, the tornado warning part of it, this isn't even in a thunderstorm warning yet down here, but I would bet you that's going to do something right there because there's nothing stopping it. That's discreet. That thing could wrap up and pull in by Quinter and Waukene, so watch out there. But right now, watch out by Moreland. It's coming in your way. It's west of Hill City.
Okay. Okay.
I want to see the comments on here. Hold on just a second. Get this live. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Here's Moreland,
Mm-hmm.
St. Peter.
Yeah, we're gonna stop this here in just a second and look at this. Is getting pretty intense right here.
Okay.
And this, let me play that again. We're gonna watch right here. All along this path, we've had reports of big hail though. Look at that. 3.5, 3.7, 3.2, 3. So we'll see what pops up here. And I'll be watching down here too. Because this thing looks like it's gonna turn into one big ass storm. This whole thing's gonna turn into this and go down here.
That looks like a chainsaw.
I would
there.
bet.
You drew a chainsaw.
Rawr, 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 rawr. All right.
You're doing great, Kimmy. Keep it up.
Well, sometimes I can be funny.
So, Moreland, is that where we're looking out for?
It might go a little, man.
What
Depends on
state is that
This is in Kansas. I would say it depends on what this thing does down here. Because this right now is where the storm's warned for, right? This is the tornado warn part. It's not even warned down here. But when you look at the whole thing, let me X out of this and get bigger here. When you look at this whole thing moving, right? This is starting to, oh, it'll switch, I'm sorry about that. See, look, this is starting to turn into one big one. It looks like it might be screaming eagle soon. We'll see. But I'm a little concerned. That area down here, you know, they are in a tornado, thunderstorm watch, but tornado possibles could happen anytime. I mean, look at that thing right there, though. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen. But right now, this is the tornado warn part of the storm. Huge hail. What are they saying right now? 2.5-inch hail. So that's 18 more minutes. So this isn't moving super fast. But it is kind of moving down this way a little bit. Maybe east, barely southeast. So it might scoot to the south of Moreland like the Horimo. I mean, so they're going to get some, they're getting some stuff now. Obviously, there's a thunderstorm in Moreland right now. But they're not getting this intense hail. And it might go like south of them probably. Unless this thing starts spinning up again, and then who knows what's going to happen, because this is looking crazy down here, I think. But I'm not a meteorologist. I just kind of know radar, so we'll see what happens.
Well, you're just making sure everybody's all right. And is this a tornado warning?
This one right here is. This polygon right here. That's a tornado warning.
So where that light blue is that where it's bad at? That little light blue square?
Right here. That's right here. That's the hail.
Where's it at?
In just east of Hoxie, Kansas, southwest of Moreland, Kansas. It's
So
north
you
of
want to use
Quinter
some- yeah.
and Collier on I-70. Right there. See, but right here. I would be wondering what's happening down here.
Well, that looks pretty rural.
Well, you're along the interstate, though.
True that.
So
What interstate's that?
I-70.
Oh, that's 70?
Uh-huh. So, like, there's Quinter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not a big town, but it's a decent-sized town, right?
Yeah.
Look what's coming up on them. You never know.
Oh.
Yeah, see how big that storm is compared to a town? Like when you're looking at the clouds, you don't realize this is a whole town right here, right? There's an interstate.
Oh.
New tornado warning.
Right up the road.
All right. So we have a new tornado warning now. Radar indicated with 2.5-inch hail.
Right where you're looking in that blue mark, right?
No.
Huh?
No, that's down here still.
Oh, we were looking down there. I thought the blue mark was running.
This is headed towards Hill City, probably Moreland. So it's starting to go this way a little bit, more straight east a little bit. And then, let's see what this one is. We have this tornado warning in Buffalo, Nebraska now. That's on that storm. That's that storm. That's that storm we've been following all day. That had a tornado warning on it earlier.
I might have to change the radar. I think you're good.
So that's this storm right here. But look at the hail. So this thing started up here. We were watching it up in Mason City. It was tornado warned. And then it got down here and it wasn't even thunderstorm warned at all. And then they put this thunderstorm warning, and then so this thing is starting to wrap up in a whole new spot right here.
And where's that at?
And that is, let's see what this says. All right, East Central Buffalo County and South Central Nebraska. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Poole, or 16 miles northeast of Kearney, moving southeast at 15 miles an hour. All right, we have another new tornado warning, I guess.
Maybe just upgraded it.
Yeah, I might have upgraded one of these. Let's see what this one says. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the only, unless they just
What radar
extended
you
this.
on?
I'm going to switch to Goodland. And that is, still got this tornado warning in Kansas. And that is still southwest of Moreland. Moreland, you're still not in it. But let's see if there's any other little towns that includes. That's in east central Sheridan County and west central Graham County in Kansas. 6 miles southeast of Hoxie, moving east at 15 miles an hour. And that has tennis ball size hail. And you can see that. Here's some of the reports. We got 3 inches, 3.5 inches. There was a 4-inch one earlier back here by Hoxie. And that's going to ruin some dude's harvest that they're getting ready to cut. That's really crappy.
Where's that at?
That's in western Kansas, see?
Oh, okay. So they're getting some hail on the crops. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, there's I-70 going into Oakley.
Yeah, there's
it's
nothing
right
out there except crops.
That's right. And you can see on the radar the circles too. So all these, this is what we were talking about a minute ago, right? All these little things you fly over and see, these are all these are all sections of ground, right? And these round things, are irrigation systems.
Cool.
So these are all farms. There's a house on each one of these, probably. There's a house.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Each one of these has a house, so it's not as. It is rural, but.
It's just not all.
Right. Let's see what this is. I wish I knew what was
happening there.
So I can see this on a Storm Chaser speed, and this thing looks like a mothership, classic mesocyclone, badass look of the storm. Look at that. It looks just like a spaceship landing in your
Where are
area.
they at?
That's in western Kansas. Oh, that's in Gibbon, Nebraska. So that's this one up here. That is this one up here, right here. Right here. That's what they're right here. All right, that's the new tornado warning right there. And this tornado warning is for east central Buffalo County in Nebraska. So this is 16 miles northeast of Kearney, moving southeast at 15. So there's Kearney, and I've been to Kearney before. That's a Pretty decent sized town. See right there? Pretty decent sized town, right? Has a little airport. Here's what's coming. But it looks like it, I don't know if it's going to miss Kearney. They're not in a tornado warning. So they're just going to look at out and see this thing. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Where we're looking at that picture is right here. And you can see this, the whole shelf, just like a big old flying saucer.
What does it say when you click on them dudes?
Tells you what the warning is. What kind of, like, golf ball size hail. Would you mind turning the air conditioner way up? I'm like shivering, freezing. This room gets cold. Our studio is cold. Alright. Alright, we have a destructive thunderstorm warning. This is a destructive thunderstorm warning, and this one is, let's see, this one right here. It's a new one going into Hill City, Kansas with 2.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. That is the storm that has the tornado on the other side of tornado warning on the other side of it, like inside of it. So Hill City, we'll have to see what they do on this tornado warning if they move it to Moreland, but the tornado warning is still in effect for that area because this is moving at 15 miles an hour. It's moving very slow, so it's just drenching rain and hail on these, barely moving. Right there you can see some. So let's see what else is new. Still 2 tornado warnings and 10 thunderstorm warnings. Yeah, this one sounds crazy. Let's see what time is it right now. Right now it's 7:36.
Are you in Gibbon?
I can look in Gibbon. That's in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Let's go up to that one. Get on the Hastings radar. We'll check that puppy out because that one is a mothership. Alright, so like if you're in Minden, you can look outside and see this mothership coming, and that's pretty far away. Kearney, you can see it. It's crazy looking. This is the tornado warning part. We got 3-inch hail in there. Still radar indicated. So we got that one going. And that's right here. So we got that one. So then let's go back down to this one. This one's starting to hook up though. Look at this thing right here in Nebraska. So keep our eye on that one. We're going to go to the other tornado warning we have, which we're going to put on the Goodland radar. So thank you for looking at our channel. It's called Whether You Like It or Not. I'm Kimmy Coldfront, and this is my very first time doing this. So like and subscribe, please, because I really just have a passion for the weather and want to keep people informed. If you want to, you can subscribe. You can talk in the comments, chat, say hi to me, please, so I know that people are watching. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can. We got some pretty big hail reports on that storm in Nebraska, from 4-inch all the way down to 3 inches. And that's the one headed down towards Shelton, tornado warning, but it's not in Shelton yet, towards Gibbon. Neither one of those are in the warning yet, but we'll see what's going to be next on this because it's moving that way. We'll see. South of Pleasanton, you're kind of getting the east or west of Pleasanton. You can look out and see that storm coming. It's got these little notches all the way along here, so it's a crazy looking little triplet storm. Boom, boom, boom. 3 storms in one. And then we have the ones down here in Kansas. So we have this severe thunderstorm warning with 2.5-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Then we have this thunderstorm warning with 2.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. But that one, also inside of that one, has the tornado warning part, which is a radar indicated tornado, 2.5-inch hail. That one is pretty wrapped up in the middle of that storm. All right, let's see what that was for. Well, sometimes it's hard to tell. Since I'm just so new at this, of what just popped up. Maybe it's. Do you have the warnings on for thunderstorm warnings too, right?
Who knows anymore?
This might be. Well, in the severe thunderstorm warning right here, maybe.
It's okay. I would just follow the 2 tornado warnings.
Yeah, those didn't change, so we still don't have 2 tornado warnings. Is all.
I don't know what you clicked on when you started clicking away at it. That's why I cleared off all the warnings. I was trying to build it.
Well, it works out better now. So thank you.
Yeah, you just got the 2 tornado warnings up in Gibbon, Nebraska. Looks pretty rural.
That's north of Gibbon, and that is right here. Get this thing moving. There we go. And that thing, I'd be watching out right here in this area. Because that's a big looking storm. And it's going to start, it looks like this might just get a little bigger right here. And wrap up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. All the people are turning around. Coming right out.
All right. We have a severe thunderstorm warning now with 1.5 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And that is for Buffalo County, southeastern Buffalo County, and southwestern Hall County in south central Nebraska. This is going to have ping pong sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So watch out for this puppy.
Ping pong.
Here it comes. This is the tornado warn part of it right here, though. That's more concerning. Just north of Gibbon. Right here. We'll watch and see what this does for a little bit. Let me change to this radar real quick.
Heading towards Shelton, I guess, right?
Yep, they're not in the tornado warning yet, but dang, the thing is wrapping up. Let's play that.
They're in a severe thunderstorm watch.
Change that to 14 frames. Hit that. There we go. Yeah, you can
What
see
about
this
just
thing.
to the,
This thing is starting to wrap up
What about
right
just
here.
to the west of Gibbon, northwest of Gibbon? Look back there at that other storm notching up.
Yeah, so there could be doubles.
Right.
Like he's
Which
talking.
is,
What he's talking about is right here. So this is where the tornado
Just
warning.
north of Amherst.
I spent a lot of summers in Amherst. It could be here or here. So
Look here.
yep, right here too. So watch out for those spots. We're gonna let this play. My grandparents had and this is crazy, a summer house in Amherst, in that tiny little town.
Wow.
And it was like when trailer houses in the 70s were like urban cowboy popular. They had an urban cowboy, like that kind of trailer house. Look just like urban cowboys. It reminds me of that now. Or a little house like double wide or something.
What did they do there?
So my granddad was a rural mail carrier. So he would work up there part of the year. And then he like farmed and built tractors the other half of the year or whatever.
Hold on to that thought.
Yeah. He was a rural mailman in Amherst. So welcome to my channel. This is my very first broadcast ever. So I'm not a meteorologist, but I do love the weather. I love storm watching, and that's what I mainly do with my spare time. When I paint pictures of tornadoes, so I really have a passion for this. But I am just trying to get some subscribers so I can broadcast this and, you know, just help people. Like this storm right here. These are wrapping up pretty good. So we have a new warning. Let's see where that is. That's down here. So we're going to switch to the Goodland radar. And we're going to go back to, let's go back to base velocity and hit play. All right, so we have these storms are looking a little more strong. Let's check this from this radar by Hastings. Well, we have no tornado warnings right now, which is good news. We do have these storms in Nebraska that did have tornado warnings on them, so we're going to see what happens here, see what happens here. But these are moving in Nebraska. They're moving a little bit towards Kearney, Pleasanton, Amherst, Gibbons, Shelton, Wood River, Alda, Donovan. And pretty soon they're going to cross I-80. They're just going to go straight down cross I-80 and keep going southeast. There's a bigger view for you. But there's concern here. I'll show you. I would be concerned right here. Boom, 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 boom. About right here. And then right here.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. What the heck was that?
Go back.
Right
You
here.
Pause it.
I know, but I like to see if I'm getting close. Then you can see like where they are and right there. So then you can see when the radar's moving, you can see, you know, the progress of them.
Gotcha.
But those are all just thunderstorm warned right now. Let's see what else we got going on down here. We got these over here, but these are looking, you know, more like a little windy thing, but let's see what these are doing.
That don't look good right there in the middle.
Right here, that's gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not like you think. That's just two storms touching each other.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then we have these right here.
Yeah, those look nasty.
And these were the formerly tornado warned ones. But look at the hail, so.
Is that what that is?
But we got this little thing back here, so we're just going to keep our eye on that. Because Grinnell, Kansas, Quinter, Kansas, Waukene, Kansas, Oakley, Kansas.
You ever been there?
You're all these places. I have Grainfield, Park, Collier, Waukene, Gove City, all these places between Ellis and I-70 all the way up to Moreland, back to Hoxie, down to Oakley and around. Just north of I-70, getting ready to cross down that way, moving southeast. So there's a thunderstorm warning there and
Zoom
there.
out just a little bit. Show me where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at in Kansas yet. Oh, there you are.
There's Hayes. There's I-70. There's Colorado. There's Nebraska.
Okay. See, that helps a guy like
And
me.
then we have this little storm back here in Goodland, but who knows?
He's a little trailer.
Yeah, but he's kind of dying out. That's just a rain shower right now. Nothing that great. So we got these storms and these. So let's just sit and watch these for a minute. That's
Are there any tornado warnings right now? They've all expired.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm in the shot. Still?
There, and you're talking right behind me. It's better if you're over here helping. That's driving me nuts. FYI, CIA.
Alright, well, that's just one little thing we gotta figure out. I'll explain to you later.
I'm gonna take a break since right now you're the only one watching.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
Let me do it for a while.
Okay, if you want to.
I can do this. You just won't be able to see me. Okay. There's a lot of alerts. 11 alerts. We're waiting for Kimmy to get back, so I'm gonna take over. I'm Mike. Ooh, look at that. That's some shit there. Hill City, you're gonna get rocked right there. St. Peter, better call St. Paul, because you're gonna get hit by a severe storm.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, told you. Man, I'm a little bit better at this than you are. Right, I was right on it. Boom. What?
I have to reset everything every time because you mess it up.
St. Paul to the Peter.
Okay.
You're
sit
gonna
down.
get a tornado. I saw that one. Boom, one for Mike Moonlight.
Calm down. All right, so what do we have here is, let's read this. This is a tornado warning for southwestern Graham County and northwestern Kansas until 8:15. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 10 miles northeast of Quinter, moving southeast at 15 miles an hour. Hazards are tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. This is radar indicated. It will be mainly rural areas of Graham County. St. Peter's is about the only town in this whole tornado warning. And I don't know, sometimes they tell the population on here. And I don't remember how to do that, so. Let's watch this thing move. Hey.
Yep.
Can you slide over, please, a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. This is my very first broadcast, so I'm just kind of a little nervous. But there are some tornadic storm in Kansas right now. That is south of Hill City, south of Moreland, south of Bogue. This is heading towards 283 northwest of Waukene. And the town that is affected by this is St. Peter, and that's in western Kansas, northwestern Kansas. So let me switch to the other radar here, see what it looks like. I would say that about right in this area, just right on top of St. Peter, you better watch out because we got some stuff going on, it looks like right there. Let's play that and see where that's at right now. Yeah, if you're in St. Peter, I would take cover. If you're anywhere between St. Peter, even clear out the county line to 283 highway, I would go ahead and get in your tornado shelter, lowest part of your house, a basement, storm shelter, safe room, or get in your bathroom or your closet, interior closet. Get as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Put on helmets, put your kids in car seats, just in case this thing does decide to drop a tornado, and it's spinning up pretty good, so it's quite a little rotator. Just looking at some of my other computers and stuff. Let's switch back to Right now, this is our only tornado warned storm. But it's pretty dark where that thunderstorm is. It's a pretty big one. If you're in Waukene, you can look right outside and see it. Probably you could see it from Hayes. You could probably see it from Russell or Wilson too. If you're driving down the interstate, you can see that big mothership ahead of you like no other. I've seen them a million times. I mean, you can literally see these things halfway across the state. They're so big, these storms, and it's so flat there. They're crazy to look at.
Are you able to see chat on there?
Yes.
Okay.
This is our only tornado warned storm right now. This is the one in Kansas. Expires in 20 minutes for southwestern Graham County. That's a radar indicated tornado warning right now. And that is for St. Peter, is the only town in that line. But there are farmers in rural areas out here, that's for sure. You're the only one watching, so.
Oh.
Whenever I see somebody on there, I do say that. Just so you know.
Hmm?
That's one crazy. Where's that one at?
What?
Where's that one at? It says on the bottom. Oh, no, it doesn't.
You can't. It's like,
Is
that's
that-
Nebraska, I think.
That thing is crazy looking. Let me see that thing for a second. That's badass looking.
I think it's Kearney, Nebraska.
Carney?
Kearney or Kearney?
Carney.
No, yeah, it's Kearney, Nebraska.
Yeah, I know that's what it is.
Keep talking.
Oh, I'm taking a break right now because I'm the only one on here.
Oh, well, you're not gonna get any people with that kind of attitude. Where's the pen? Do I have? Oh my gosh.
There have been people on it though. I have been getting a few viewers off and on.
Alright.
Maybe it was really boring.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I gotta be on here with you.
No, that's not the problem.
Well, listen.
It's these.
You're not showing them. So, everything's all good. Look at me.
Right, you can really see my boobs on here.
What is that?
Me.
Why is it all blurry? So
That's the view I need. My boobs look good there.
well, so like there's the part where you're supposed to like highlight that. Go, there's the best part of the video. And then you can go back and edit that part. So there's some things like we need to get improved upon for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's this is just a test.
Right.
So if you do listen, please like our channel and subscribe.
Right.
And we're trying this out, and this is our first time, and we've had.
How long have we been broadcasting for now? A while.
A while. You gotta get used to that, right? If you're gonna do this.
What time is it? 8? What time do we start?
Well, so like the other dude's like selling his t-shirts right now.
No, we don't have t-shirts to sell.
Just yet. Kimmy
Well.
Coldfront.
Kimmy Coldfront shirts.
Well, and so even like right now, whoever don't see us a lot, we have to go back and into our channel
Mm-hmm.
and
Invite.
and publish those.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll get some views.
I'm trying to get this camera
But-
straight, but it lags a little bit, so I'm still trying to adjust the camera. So I'm trying to figure out where I am.
Don't worry about that
Wait,
right now,
stop.
cause well, that's gonna move 100 times.
I know, but right now, half my head's cut off.
All right.
Let's see if that helps.
So.
We're pathetic.
What do you mean?
Pathetic.
Stop.
Who? What? The dog?
The dog.
I thought you were talking to me. Hi, Bella.
No, and so the microphones, we gotta, hopefully over the weekend we can do some more testing, right?
Yeah.
This is our first test. I think it's going pretty good.
But how come there's no sound? Is there sound on your computer? Because I don't hear any sound on my phone.
Try turning it up on
I
the side.
did turn it up. I did. Well, here, hold on. Where's the remote for the TV? Right here. All right, hold on.
All right.
Let me try this. Bear with me. I don't understand why it didn't put the thing out either. The reminder.
You gotta hold that remote up to get volume.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, hold it way up high.
All right. The reminder. All right, it's working. All right, that's good news. It's your phone's job.
What's the rewinder?
Huh?
The rewinder.
The rewinder, the reflex. Da 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 da. The reflex, flex.
Alright, so we gotta get the microphones hooked up. Some more testing done.
I mean, it sounds good.
Well, all we're doing is coming off of right here.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Well, on your side, yeah, but not over here.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear you though.
No, that means I gotta talk louder.
Right. Well, welcome to our channel. If you're a first-time watcher, this is my very first weather broadcast. And right now there is no tornado warnings, so we're just going to chit-chat for a little bit.
Well, and that's probably part of your problem, too, with your audience.
Yeah? What audience?
Your lack of.
Lack of is right.
The lack of Smirnoff.
Sometimes you're the only person watching.
Well, listen.
But we'll get more.
Right
We had a few people on
here,
there.
I was going to trade you for that. I wanted that.
We've had a few people watching.
Well, listen. We just got to rebuild this channel. It's going to be about weather. And sometimes it's slow. Sometimes the weather's slow. We got to talk about other things. Right? And
That's right.
sometimes you got to just shut the hell up. And we don't need to talk about that thing. Right?
Right.
When we have the microphones, and then I can see your screen. See, like I can't see what's going on
Why don't you just turn on your computer and watch it?
because it's delayed.
Okay, don't holler about it.
It's delayed.
I'm watching it delayed too.
Ha! That's more just a monitor. So I've been checking out other videos.
What kind?
Weather. You like it or not? And
You like it or not?
it's all good in the hood. So we have t-shirts and hats coming, right?
Yes.
Kimmy Coldfront.
Kimmy Coldfront.
Somebody will listen to your bullshit. Huh?
I'm just trying to mess with this camera and see like where a good spot is.
Right. Well, that's the least of your worries right now. Kinda.
This storm that's coming in, going across I-70 right now by Waukene, Kansas, has had some 3 and 3.5 inch hail reports. So that's a big one. Yeah. What's this one? Next red says 3-inch hail is possible, 3.5 inch hail. So
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. So we're down to what, 8 thunderstorm warnings, and that's it right now. This one right here is considerable. Where's that one at? Yeah, that's that one. That's still by Moreland. Moving, that's south of Moreland though. Moving south of Hill City. And that's that one by Waukene that we were watching. That's really the strongest storm we have right now.
Well, you're the strongest storm I have.
Let's check the Dodge City radar. So these storms down here are just in the panhandle of Oklahoma. These other ones kind of just died out and scooted on. But by west of Perryton, Texas, you can probably look out and see quite a little lightning show. So there's nothing really bad down there. We have these storms up here in Nebraska. Still got big hail on those.
Is X the same as Twitter?
Yeah. Alright, this is by, let's see, where's this one at? Alright, this one's moving into Hastings, so it looks like. Let me get on this radar right here. See where this one's headed. Well, looks a little concerning right here. So, right crossing over I-80 by southwest of Shelton, southeast of Shelton, Nebraska. That's a little hooky. And then by, is that Kearney and Gibbon? There's these little storms that just keep coming right over you right here. So let's see what this is doing. I will be watching it like right here. Right here. Alright, and in this new warning right here, this is by Elm Creek and Overton, going across I-80 for a thunderstorm warning in Nebraska. And what does this one say? Northeastern Phelps County, western Kearney County, southwestern Buffalo County, and southeastern Dawson County in Nebraska till 8:30. They were located on a line from Miller near Sumner, moving southeast at 35 miles an hour, 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. So this is a thunderstorm warning right here. But I would be watching in these little areas right here. Let's see. Right here. Right around here. Definitely by Kearney right there. In this little broader area right here. From Overton all the way down I-80, all the way to Wood River. There's 3 crazy looking storms that might merge into one. All right, and we have this new warning over here. All right, this one is we got some population on this one. This one is including Seward, Milford, Lincoln, Waverly, Ashland, Eagle, Bennett in Nebraska. Let's see what this one says. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County, eastern Seward County, northwestern Otoe County, southeastern Butler County, southern Saunders County, and western Cass County in Nebraska till 9:15. This was located 4 miles north of Garland, or 9 miles northeast of Seward, moving east at 45 miles an hour. This is going to be 60-mile-an-hour winds. It doesn't say anything about any hail, so this is that storm right here. This area right here. So it's coming through Seward right now, headed towards Lincoln. This one looks like it might be like a pretty good wind event right here with this line right here. And I'm no meteorologist, but boom.
Did you find one?
Right there. That looks like it's going to be more of a wind event for Lincoln right now.
All
That's
right,
what I would
good.
say.
No tornado.
Well, it's not a tornado warning, so.
Uh,
But that's a pretty big push right there, and all they got is one pushing behind it. Just chugga, chugga, chugga. All right, and we have over here these 4 thunderstorm warnings. This is for the areas of Overton, all the way down I-80, all the way down to Giltner. That whole area in between there, including Elm Creek, Odessa Township, Riverdale, Kearney, Gibbon, Shelton, Wood River, Alda, Doniphan, Giltner, Grand Island, you're going to get something, El Dorado. As these things are kind of spinning down a little bit, like more south than they were before. South, southeast probably. So Hastings, you're going to get something. Minden, you might get something later. Holdridge. Watch out, because these things are kind of moving in your direction. All right, what's this? A new severe thunderstorm warning for Adams County, northwestern Adams County, northern Kearney County, southeastern Buffalo County, and southwestern Hall County in Nebraska till 9 o'clock. So that one is for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So that's the newest one that just popped up. And that's right here. Minden and Hastings, like I just said, that was coming your way. So now you guys are included in that. Hastings is a pretty good populated town. So anywhere from Wood River down to Hastings, over to Minden, up to Kearney, over to Overton. Watch out for those storms. All right, what was that one? Sometimes I don't know. I need to have them flash longer so I can find them.
well,
That's in those settings, so.
yeah.
Because I don't know what this one is, so let's see.
Right.
Oh, South Dakota. All right. South Dakota. There we go. We got 2 thunderstorm warnings in South Dakota. Let me find a radar. Connect to. Here we go. Aberdeen. Let's see what they got popping up here. That's pretty close to the radar, so we should have a pretty good view of this, because that's pretty sparse on radars out there. All right, this is in South Dakota. We have these 2 thunderstorm warnings. This one is for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And this one includes Whitehorse and LaPlante. Well, I'm sorry, LaPlante. Whitehorse and LaPlante. And that's coming up on the whatever river that is. That's on the Mississippi. Whatever river that is. I don't know. It goes all the way up there. I need to learn my rivers better. And then there's another one that is for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds for Timberlake. So Timberlake, Whitehorse, LaPlante are about the only towns in this in these 2 warnings right now. And that's northeast of the Cheyenne River Indian Reservation. Up here in South Dakota and north central South Dakota. And then let's switch to this radar. right, we have these thunderstorm warnings by David City, Nebraska, Seward, Nebraska, Milford, Lincoln, Waverly, Ashland, Eagle, Bennett. Y'all are in a severe thunderstorm warning right now. The David City, Seward, Milford one is for 3/4 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. The other one is for 3/4 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds also. And those are for Lincoln. This is a pretty big area. Waverly, Elmwood, Seward, David City, and then eventually probably Weeping Water. But again, these look more like wind events right now, but you know, it could change. We'll see what this does right here. And then we have these over here by Hastings, Juanita, Kennesaw, Shelton, Wood River, Kearney, Minden, Nebraska. And those are severe thunderstorm warnings. And then Overton, Amherst, Odessa Township, Elm Creek, and those are all moving south-southeast towards Hastings, Roseland, maybe eventually Blue Hill, Harvard, Clay Center. So keep your head out of the window and check that thing out. You can probably see it from far away. If you're just tuning into our channel, this is my very first one, so I'm a little anxious about doing this, but I love the weather. I'm not a meteorologist, but I do love doing this, so please like and subscribe to our channel. And I'm just trying to go over warnings and watches and talk about whatever, so welcome to everybody. I appreciate it. We're just watching some thunderstorm warnings right now in Nebraska and Kansas and South Dakota. All right, these are the ones down in Kansas. We have Waukene is in a thunderstorm warning. Collier, Ogalla, all these places along I-70. And then also Quinter, Park, Grainfield, Grinnell. You guys are still in it. St. Peter, Moreland. So it's a pretty big thunderstorm warning right there. Just a big old thing moving right down towards Hayes. If you're in, I bet you down as far as Great Bend Alliance, you can see this thing coming. Especially now that it's getting dark, you can see the lightning and everything. Wonder if we can see the bats in Texas yet. Let's see. I don't know what time it is you can see that, but that's crazy. You can just see a big old thing of bats flying out. Let's see what the Dodge City radar looks like. Because these storms down here, even though they're not thunderstorm warned, are slow moving, dropping a lot of rain and a lot of lightning. All across the panhandle from Guyman over to Perryton. Going along 64 in Oklahoma and the northern tippy part of Texas by Perryton. Those are just skirting the edge of Kansas now. Nothing kind of going on with those. And let's see, let's switch to the Goodland radar. Let's see what Dodge City radar does. And these have a lot of lightning in them. These storms coming into Waukene. LS, you can probably see quite a lightning show right now if you look outside. But I wouldn't look too long.
Why?
Because it's going to start raining on you pretty heavy. Like,
how's it going over there with
like
everything?
This is how big storms are. This is what always like blows my mind, right?
Well, let me look.
Here is the town. Okay, here's I-70, right?
Oh, let me look. Right?
Okay, here's I-70.
Yep.
Oops, let me get my pencil. Okay, this is how big storms are, which freaks me out. So you drive along I-70, la da da, it takes forever, da 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 da, and then here's the exit to Alice, and you go into
You got
Alice.
McDonald's right there? Is there McDonald's
No.
there? No. Why are we stopping?
But look, this is how big this town is, right?
We're not stopping.
No, stop. Listen to me. So this is how big the storm is,
They make
right?
walnut bowls there?
Will you stop, please? Listen, this is how big the storm is. And then look. That's a whole town, and this is just one little teeny tiny part of the storm. Like, that's how big they are.
They don't even have McDonald's.
Isn't that crazy? Look at that thing. And that's, look how much, like, how big
Where's
that
that? Hayes?
is. Right there.
Hayes is way the hell out there.
That's where I went to college.
No kidding.
Yep, I did.
Shocker.
Right.
Ooh. Home of the Crusaders.
You could walk from the dorms across this bridge of this creek. And then they had like concerts there. That's where I went to college. Your mom went to college.
That's right, yeah. Great. Good job.
Anyway, that's a pretty big sized town, right?
Yeah.
And then look at this big, compared to a storm, how little the town looks compared to that storm.
Ooh, wow.
Like if that started
Get
rotating.
the radar all messed up.
Hold on, listen. Let's say, what if this started rotating right here? Like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you got this whole storm. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna, I'm just saying what if.
What's it doing? Oh, wait. Don't push me away.
There you go, thank you. That was my demonstration on how big a storm is. So, thank you for listening to that. It just blows my mind, I guess. Like when you could think of a bigger town, and then the storm is like 5 counties bigger than the whole county you're in, not just the town. They're huge. But I don't know. Things like that fascinate me, and that's why I decided to do this YouTube channel. And
Cheers.
it's just exciting. This is my very first broadcast. I'm not a meteorologist, but I just love weather, so I decided to do a channel. So like and subscribe, because I'll be on anytime there's any severe weather as much as I can.
Yeah, hit the alert button.
Yes, like and subscribe and ring that little
You should
bell
get an alert
for
button.
notifications. So
Yeah.
you can get notifications every time I come on. I would love to hear you say hi, where you're from.
Hi,
So-
where are you from?
This is my very first broadcast. So I'm excited.
All right, you doing okay?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I don't know.
Huh?
8:22. This is not wine. This is soda. So I don't get in trouble for holding up a can of unauthorized sponsorship.
Why do you feel so guilty?
So we have thunderstorms in Kansas right here, northwestern Kansas. These storms over here that were severe warned are scooted down to here. This is just a little bit of nothing right here. And then we cross up into Nebraska. And we have these thunderstorm warnings from Overton, Elm Creek, all along I-80, Kearney, Gibbon. These are moving into Juanita. I think it is, no, Uniata maybe? Hastings, Blaine, Harvard, Kennesaw, Minden. And then that's all that's in the warning right now. And you can see them coming down. And then we have, let's go to this radar right here. We have these storms right here by Lincoln, Nebraska. And these, I think, are more of a, let's look and see the latest radar scan. Those are probably more of a windy area, I would guess. And then there's just some other random storms that aren't severe. From Des Moines all the way down to St. Joe, Missouri, there's some storms off and on between Omaha and there. The ones down that were by Kansas City are kind of fizzling out. And then we have these ones down here in Kansas. Let's go to the Dodge City radar and see what those look like now. We can see these ones down in the panhandle of Oklahoma, and there's nothing severe down there. We have these ones in Kansas right here, along I-70. From Collier to Waukene to Ogalla, Quinter, Cove City, Gove City. Those are going to be headed into Ellis. And those are just going to kind of travel along I-70 there. So that's probably a really crappy drive right now along I-70. Probably raining pretty hard, windy. Let's see what it says. Yeah, 2.5 inch hail and 70 mile an hour winds. That'll blow. This is tornado possible because that will blow your semi off I-70. So anybody driving on I-70, if you're in Ellis, stop and wait it out. Try not to get up into Waukene because that will blow your truck off the road for sure. So this is a tornado possible, and it is starting to look a little spinny down here towards south of Waukene. So we'll keep our eye right here.
You on that? Newark.
What?
Newark.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Minden, Nebraska.
Yeah, right here. Here's Minden right here. There's Minden. So that one's looking, you know, a little crazy still. So right about here in this area, right about here. I would, whoops. Right here. Right here.
But the purple's over there. See? You're saying behind that purple a little bit? Anyway, if you're anywhere near there, what's that called? Hildreth?
Okay.
Hildreth? You got a situation here coming. By Minden. Is that a good one?
New severe thunderstorm warning.
By Minden. Come on, dude. That's the best one of the night.
All right, right down here. Let's switch to the Dodge City radar. We'll get a better look at this. That's what we're in. All right. So this is a new thunderstorm warning for 1 inch hail, 60 mile an hour winds for Trego, northeast Trego County and northwestern Ellis County. At 8:27, a severe thunderstorm was located near Waukene, moving southeast at 30. 60 mile an hour winds and quarter size hail. So watch out for this storm coming in. And that expires in 47 minutes. And that warning includes, I would say, anywhere between Waukene and Hayes. But the Hayes, you're not in the warning yet, but Waukene and about halfway through Ellis County, between Ellis and Hayes, you're in that thunderstorm warning. So I would not want to be on I-70 right now between there, that's for sure. If you're in Hayes, stop. Don't go any farther west. All right, what's that? All right, that's for about this. Oh, interesting. This is for the back portion of this storm now. All right. This is a new thunderstorm warning for 1.25 inch hail and 60 mile an hour winds for southeastern Logan County and Gove County in west central Kansas until 9:15. At 8:28 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 5 miles northeast of Quinter to 8 miles east of Russell Springs, moving southeast at 30 miles an hour for 60-mile-an-hour winds and half-dollar size hail. And that's this one right here, from Russell Springs, crossing 83 to Elkader,
I never heard
Grove
of it.
City,
Have you been there?
crossing Highway 23, all the way up to Park, all the way up to I-70 north of Quinter to Collier. So watch out for that back end of that storm that's coming through. All right, let's see what's happening in these other storms up here.
Where's that at? In Nebraska?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right there. 2 of them.
All right, we still have 2 thunderstorm warnings in Nebraska. It looks like this one has almost through Elm Creek. Overton, I think you're done, but it's moving crossing I-80 still, going down towards Holdridge, Funk, Axtell. Let's see, Loomis. Also, this other thunderstorm warning for Kennesaw. I think it's Uniata. I'm not sure. Hartwell, Norman, Lowell, Newark, and Minden. You guys are getting ready to get hit with this storm too.
Is it by Minden?
And then we have this one over here still by Lincoln and Seward. And that one looks like it's just kind of exploding into kind of a nothing. So we'll see what happens with that one. Waverly, Ashland, Eagle, Bennett. But you guys are going to get a lot of rain, that's for sure. And then let's go down here and look at this radar. Let's look at Dodge City radar. So these storms down here still are not severe.
There you go.
Let's see what we got now. Dang, I don't know where that was at. I don't know what I'm missing. Sometimes I don't catch where they are.
Yeah, so we gotta figure that out. And that's just like playing with it tomorrow, tonight. Whoops, sorry. That kind of thing. Indigestion. Don't worry, I wrote everything down that you have to do.
Alright, let me switch to the Dodge City radar with this one.
Dodge City radar.
That's what it's on.
Eee. I learned how to, what do you call it when you catch one of them cow things?
Lasso?
Yeah, I learned how to lasso in Dodge City. You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
I never told you that? Weird. It's weird. Yeah.
I'm just waiting until we get another viewer.
Yeah. Listen, you're doing a great job.
I'm
Good
gonna,
job.
I'm gonna
Give
go
me
take.
time.
I'm gonna take a restroom break right now. Where there's just a couple of thunderstorm warnings.
I mean, that's tell a story. You know, I like telling stories, right? So, I'm gonna tell the story of time when industry met innovation. But other than that, I don't really know much more. So Kimmy's taking a break. I'm gonna jump in here and say it looks bad right here because there's purple shit right here. See that purple shit? You don't want to mess with that. Look, I'll show you. I'm not even real good at this. This isn't even in my job. I'd say right here. That shit. You can't deal with that. I'm not saying like I can handle it, but that's some crazy shit. So we'll zoom out. Oh. This one I have to go. Let me go right here. This one. This storm here. This is what I'm talking about.
Are we offline or something?
No, I've been doing a great job with it. I've just been showing everybody that purple shit is not where you want to be. Huh?
Alright, I'm back. Hello everybody, thank you. I was taking a quick break because I've been on the air for a while. I am Kimmy Coldfront, and this is Whether You Like It or Not, and this is my very first broadcast. So bear with me while we go through the technical stuff like the radar not moving.
I didn't hit play, did I?
No.
Oh, I was just looking at it.
So please like and subscribe to our channel because I want to do this. It's fun for me. I enjoy the weather. You have to bear with me though. Again, it's my first one, but please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much because I really like this. And if you do, say hi in the chat.
Hey.
So right now we have 6 thunderstorm warnings in Nebraska, Kansas, and the one for South Dakota is over. Let me just double check that. I think South Dakota is over. Yep, they're done. So we are looking at, in Nebraska, we have these 3 thunderstorm warnings. But this is looking kind of crazy over here on the end of this thing. This tail end Charlie guy right here. You know, that's still pretty broad, but by Holdridge, I would be looking out right about, let me show you, in this area right here. Because you never know what could happen with this little guy right here. And then tornado, we don't want that. No. And then Minden is on top of you right now.
Bye, Menden.
Hastings, you're not in the warning, but you are going to get some rain. And then we have this other little guy down here. But those are the ones, I'll be watching this one right at the end here. It's looking kind of crazy. I'm not sure what to think about this right here.
Which one? The one by...
Between Birtland and Holdridge, on the west side of the westerly warning.
Here's Hastings.
Yeah, other side.
Down here?
Uh-huh.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
By Funk? North of Funk? Oh, that's a storm chaser, not a town, huh?
No, Funk is a town.
Oh, funky.
Between 634 and 183, from Holdridge to Funk to Axtell, I'd be watching out.
Where's this? Kearney, Nebraska?
I said,
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, Kearney's getting some rain, but it's getting less and less there. But Minden's getting some Corolla. And then down here by Campbell, there's something going on down here too, but this storm might be either sucking one in or popping one off.
No kidding.
Like right here, so we'll
Let
see
me
what
look-
happens
Let me look.
with this guy right here.
Let me see.
Boom, 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 and now it's this big.
Where's that at?
But watch the storm, see, boom, 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 boom. Right
What
there,
about
but
right
then
up there where it's purple, right above
I'm
it?
just saying this one's just popping up, like this is just a little blip right
I'm
here.
saying like
Watch.
right there.
Watch, that was a little blip, and now look how big it is. So we'll see. But there's a radar right here. So
All right.
and then just right here by Minden. Looks like this one sees sucking. Look at this right here.
You just pushed me away.
Right
I'll
here.
come back.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the audience.
Oh.
See that right there? It's just gonna wrap this up right here. Is this gonna suck up into here, or what's gonna happen? Is it gonna kill the storm, or make it harder, or more powerful?
You got a funny picture, provocative. You better get out of that. Alright, now I can relax. Is it just a thunderstorm?
Yeah. And this one
None
by
of this
Lincoln
is
still.
tornadic yet,
No.
right?
And then this one by Hayes.
Like and subscribe.
This area right here. So this is my very first broadcast. So I would appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe.
Why'd you say it like that?
What?
Broadcast.
I don't know. What you going? Bye bye. Go over there.
No, I'm watching.
Well, get out of the screen.
Yeah, shut up.
Get out of the camera.
I'm on.
No, you're not. There you go. Thank you. Let's see what's happening up here in Nebraska. It'll be interesting to see what happens right in this area. Let's watch and see.
Hey, Kimmy. You gotta keep talking.
Sometimes when I'm the only one on here, I like try to take my voice a little bit. It's sore. My throat's sore.
Just kidding.
It's not easy as you think.
Well,
But this little area right here,
it's been a good practice night though, right?
we'll see what that happens there.
Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
So, hey. You see where that is?
I'm gonna switch to the whole MRMS radar. But it takes me a second for this one to load up for me, so give me just a second. Here we go. Now it's loading up. Sorry about that.
Done?
And this is just like pulling data from everywhere, not just in one place, so it takes longer to load up. So what do we got going on down here?
east of San Antonio, or west.
Nothing really right here. That one in Perryton up there looks like it's going to be making that, like, a lot of rain. That's just a big old line of storms right there. Look how big that is.
Mm-hmm.
Goes from Dodge City, Kansas to Garden City, Ulysses, all the way through Little Corner, Colorado, clear down to Highway 25 to Santa Fe, and then up 40 to by north of Clovis, and then west of Amarillo, Texas, by Dumas, Perryton, all the way up to Pratt, Kansas. Is how big that dang storm is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5 states that thing's in. That's crazy. And that's about all we got going on in Texas.
There's something showing up.
Where? Let's see, there's the world's tiniest storm by Big Bend National Park in Texas.
Okay.
That's it.
Look at that one by Mendon. It's getting all purple.
Let me switch back to single site radar. Come on, load up. I wonder if you could hear me swallow on camera like that.
That's a different website.
That's a different website. I don't know why I can't get this to pop up.
What's the problem? You got power?
Yeah, it's on that.
Jump down, pull the bottom up, down here. Let's see if you got internet. Switch radars.
I just did. Let's see what happens.
Hit play.
All right, there we go.
Hit play.
There we go. I got it working.
You got it working? Where'd that come from?
Let's do Carney.
Is that on your phone? Can you turn that off? I need to delete that. We need to go up, so when we need to get out of here. I think he went off.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
He's done?
Yeah.
You wanna call
Yeah, I mean, I think these are dying out. So,
it? Right.
well, thank you to everybody who was watching us tonight. I'm going to call it a night because this is my very first one. I've been doing this for like, I don't know, how many hours did we do this for? Quite a bit of hours. So we're going to review and see what we got to do next time, but I will be as live as I can, as much as I can. So thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.
So go down in there. Nope. Go down in there. Go to that circle. Hit stop streaming over here. Nope.